Hello Game of Thrones fans and welcome to round 5 of the Bristol Store Championship. Today we have Joel on the left playing Lanni Crossing against Hugo on the right playing Stark Fealty. This is the table 2 because we thought we'd play a game that showcase game that actually kind of made a difference. Currently myself and Ryan from fellow podcaster are on table 1, both 4-0. So this is Joel's obviously there got the very nice Battle of the Trident playing out that he won the night before, I believe. Could be from a different champion, I've forgotten. So setup we have Jaime Lannister, the Burned Men and a Rose Road against two Winterfell Stewards, the Heathstone Scouts, I believe, and a King's Road. I can't remember what they're called. They're the new one from the Lannister box, which stops. Which means I think when things ambush in or come into play in the challenge phase, they come in knelt. Pretty good Lanni Lannister card. Obviously, Hugo saw in the last game versus myself, so we kind of know what his deck does. It's kind of a normal Stark Fealty deck. Joel's deck's a little bit different. He's using New Cersei. And the kind of hand destruction kind of deck, getting lots of power through that. Both of these are 3 and 1. They both know the win guarantees they'll make the cut to the top 8. 3 and 2 should make it. Or say 2, 3 and 2 should make it. So there's a good chance even if they lose with strength of schedule, they stand a good chance of making it to the top 8. And here we are onto the first plots. And just say if you have missed any of the rounds of Swiss so far, there is a playlist, the Bristol Store Championship. After this, we're going to go to the cuts. There's going to be 3 games from that. So quite a lot of games to see. This is pre-Valor, I should warn you. I've got every pack up to the Lions of Castle Rock. So I think Valor had come out about 3 days before the event, and it was a little bit too early to put that on the player base. Not really give them a chance to practice. So Joel's picked his plot. So on to Hugo now to pick his one. So guys, in case you're also wondering, this could be other series. I've slowed down a little bit because we're going to the Christmas period. So probably actually just after Christmas I'm going to start doing some more videos from my deck challenge series. So do keep an eye out for them. And we have summons into Trading on the Pentoshi. So Joel's... I think Hugo chose to go first. I could be wrong. We're just going to do Joel's plot.
Any character you want. Your world is your oyster.
See which one he chooses. Just having a double check of his hand, or is it worth just double checking what you do have? Right, I've done that once where I went before I was picking a dupe and it turned out I didn't actually have the character. That was the game previous. And Joel picks Tywin Lannister. I hear he's a good card.
Pretty good, I hear. It's okay.
Hugo just said the same thing.
It's borderline.
Yeah, you'd see a bit more decks than I think.
So it does look like Hugo is marshalling first. Joel's sorting out his deck after doing summons. I see, he's got the nice new summons spot from the Battle of the Trident event. And we're done the draw phase, so... So just to say, trading spot I've gone off a lot recently. I think there's better plots which don't give your opponent free gold, which always worries me. So you see here, if Joel doesn't have a King's Road, there's no way of him getting Tywin out of his hand. Whereas now that Trading the Potoshi's been played, obviously he can, because he's now 8 gold. It does limit him a little bit with the other characters he can have, but it just giving my opponent more gold just doesn't seem like a good idea, especially when you can get I play Kings of Summer, play a 6 gold plot and have 7 gold anyway, and that's kind of the gold difference with trading. So it looks like Hugo's going to he's doing Fealty.
King's Road.
Sacrifices the King's Road. No treachery played.
Go wild.
That's reduced by 4 so far.
2.
And we've got 2, so it's going to be faster the Blackfish. It's going to be the Blackfish. Interesting he didn't use his Winterfell Stewards there. Page 1 for another King's Road. Sacrifices that King's Road. Spends 3 for Fast Eddie. So all we need now is him to nail the 2 Winterfell Stewards and play out Robb Stark, and we have the complete collection of the 6 Costers. 1, 2. Bran, okay. Interesting he didn't play in first, just in case he did try treachery in King's Road, but then I guess he did have enough money and he had a second King's Road. Probably didn't care. Probably been happy for the King's Road to get treachery. You have ice put on the Blackfish. Looks like he's going to sit on 1 gold. Yep, Hugo sitting on 1 gold, so that's not a bad start there for Hugo. He's probably just got enough strength to push through a military. So Joel's got 8 gold.
Guys are too expensive. Can't afford another 6 cost.
So let's see what Joel's going to do now. So just adding up the military strength. I think he plays Tywin out with Jaime and the who he holds onto a gold. He'll have 13 gold, 13 per strength of military. So 8 for Tywin. No, yeah, 15. Sorry, which I think is 2 less than what the Stark can bring. So he would end up losing. So he would end up losing Tywin or Jaime, probably Tywin, you'd imagine. So probably going to see something else. So let's see.
Seems kind
Brighten up a little bit. This is the pressure some of the Stark decks can bring on you, especially he's got 1 gold left. So if he's got Winter's coming, then this could be quite a brutal first turn. The main downside there is there's no intrigue icons on the Stark side. So 1 gold to milk Bran. So another 3 gold for the Hound. So that gives him 2 gold for red cloaks. So he now has 8, 10, 50. So he's 1 shy. I make it at the moment.
2 gold left.
Now, there also could be a treachery here to play on ice as Hugo tries playing it, especially the Milk and Bran. That's what I would be worried about. Or is he just going to chud block it, let it go off, and then put to the sword Fast Eddie or something similar? There's a few options here.
I say 15. There is 15 there. 2 gold.
Oh, 2 gold. Let's see, the other option could be a Widow's Wail, maybe. So there's a few ways. There's a few cards we could see here from Joel, which could mess this plan up.
Can't have him. That's the
Hugo cursing Milk on
If you hadn't done that, I'd be a bit more relaxed.
on Bran.
Whatever. Let's do it.
So Hugo's going for the big military of 16.
Hey, let's just go wild. Military. 16, right? 6, 12, 16.
So 16, Joel just double checking the strength. I guess the other plan as well here is you can keep Tywin in hand, knowing that there's no intrigue playing this turn.
Yeah, I guess I have to do that. That 1 goal is we've got Winter's coming, this day is over. So, let's do the big block.
Joel just having a bit of a think here. Looks like it is Widow's Wail. Widow's Wail on the Hound. So fully defends the military. Now all we need is a I can't remember the name of the plot. Which one is it? +1 strength and draw a card if you win the challenge. So he's going to try and keep the Hound on the table with Tywin in hand. That is risky. And Tywin is taken as a random discard. That was a risky move there, Joe. That's quite surprising.
Could you not do that with Tywin? Okay, you win that stage. If I played Tywin and it didn't work, my board's even smaller, you get ice, probably Winter's coming, and it is game. Okay, you've got 1 gold, I guess.
Yeah, Joel just saying that he had to not put Tywin out because, as we said, if he'd had put Tywin out and had Winter, and he's pretty convinced Hugo's got Winter's coming with ice, that would have been game because that would have been his board wiped. And with Fast Eddie out and Blackfish for renowned, that would just mounted up far too quickly. So we have a tie for dominance. Bran comes in for a cheeky power challenge.
Even Tywin, because you summon Tywin, so
And we're on to the second plot, 1-1. I imagine we're probably going to see confiscation come in now from Joel.
it's the same. Yeah, Tywin would be the same. Sorry. That's right.
Let's go with the second plot plays now. It's a bit weird watching these back now because the meta it's only about, 2.5 weeks ago that I recorded this, but the meta has changed so much in those 2.5 weeks. You'd be a bit worried about having boards like this now. I don't think there's any way Joel would have kept the Hound on the table with Valor in the meta. On the second box, we've got March the Wall into Confiscation.
Yes, March and then this comes back to you. You want to march your blackfish?
So, an interesting element. Hugo's considering marching the Blackfish so that he can bring... Going first, marching the Blackfish first. So he could bring Ice back to hand. And then letting Joel confiscate either Widow's Wail or Milk. That's interesting way to play, but actually pretty good idea at this point. Kind of depends what other cards he has in hand.
Stupid.
I'm not coaching.
You're not.
You get a full plate set.
This is on stream, so I'm worried this is going to be a real blunder.
Yeah.
This is not time though, so we'll come back to my hand. No, that's right. I'm going to try it.
Hugo just worrying about it being on stream is going to be a bit of a blunder. So Hugo's going first, marching the Blackfish to bring... So Joel's going to confiscate Widow's Wail by the sounds of it. I think that's actually a pretty good play there from Hugo, if I'm honest. Yes, and Widow's Wail was confiscated. Didn't want to get Bran the milk off Bran that easily.
Okay, let's do some fun shit.
So on to Hugo to Marshall. Hugo's got 4 gold and the 2 reducers and Fealty, so effectively 7 gold. So dupe for Fast Eddie.
Grove.
Heart Tube goes, effectively 8 gold. We've got a Law character coming into play. Oh, it's the Law card, so you've got Widow's Wail put on Fast Eddie, keeping on the pressure. Still can't get it through at the moment. To milk, so Jamie's milked. And 2 gold left. Because he's kind of running out of options.
If you're gonna deal with a game that's just gone down the toilet,
Let's try that. This is only on intrigue, right? That's strength.
So Milk and the Hound. That's an interesting. It's an interesting choice. Keeps stopping the Hound from jumping back in and out. I mean, it does stop him from taking part in multiple challenges. Obviously, confiscation's gone now, so that's one less thing to worry about with like milk removal. But I think I held on to that myself. I'm not sure the Hound's the best target, because sometimes bouncing him back can be beneficial.
Trying to keep the dream alive, eh? Struggling.
So to Joel for marshalling, should have 5 gold.
And then like a couple of weeks later, the day after now, I posted a post saying I thing on marketing ad. Anyone selling one? I managed to get one for $25 posted. What was it until they did that post that fan made?
So Joel just considering his options here.
it's like Jackson's thing.
I think there's a lot of units as well.
That first turn was like £1 each, nobody dead. It was kind of uneventful. No intrigue though.
Hugo just complaining the first turn wasn't overly eventful, which it wasn't really. I mean, 1 power each. Just full-on defence there from from Joel, which is kind of the line he had to take.
Thank you very much. That was a proper kick in the back. I read how that deck
It was really hard. It was literally like, well, I'm going to Raven God, the only thing I can get on the board. Yeah, so he confiscated, but it affected. So then
and I discarded one actually with an entry challenge. I was like, great, 2 Ravens.
So Joel just having a nice big think about this. So I'm trying to miss something. 4 gold? No, you put it back.
Yeah, and it was literally just like, I've got board on. At one point, I had board on with 2 cards, and I cast Black Cat as well. And
I couldn't get any, without any money, I couldn't get anything on the board to give you a wide variety of challenges to make that complicated.
and all I
no money.
back at the bench. So I also, from that challenge, Shadow Tower, at which point right now he's not taking.
So again, Joel just continue options. So yes, I think I talked about before about doing my deck building challenge, what to do, and I think I'm going to try a Tyrell Summer deck I've been messing around with. Probably try and get as much practice in with that. I'm quite enjoying using Barrow Kraken, but haven't just done Barrow, and I think it's going to be quite popular. I'm not sure it's the most interesting of choices. So we have another red coke and a Burnman jumped in.
Shut me down.
Obviously, a bit weird to see the Burnman played now, but I think with the Heathstone, as Joel's just saying there, with the scouts there, the Heath Scouts, that's what they're called, Heath Scouts. I'll double check in a second. He can't just bounce them in as and when he needs them, so kind of frustrating there for him, really. So Hugo should go first in challenges.
Nothing.
So Hugo's coming in with a Strength 1 power challenge, which Joel lets go unopposed.
I knew. 10, 12. You got them in? I got a lot. 17.
Probably they're trying to get the Hound to kneel. To try and get to make the military easier to get through. I'm not sure that would be enough. What would that be? He's got 12 for military, so the Hound kneels 1, 2. Oh, no, it would just be enough actually. The Hound kneel. So he go for a second and only other challenge, which would be military. So there's a massive military now. The Hound, no, it had to be the Hound and Jamie and something else to defend it. So he's shutting down Crossing very, very well by having the ice down. So he's just going to do a strength 8 military by the looks of it.
You can let me win if you want. Put the decision on you.
Stark Fealty deck was very massive. I then nearly had a card come in the way that someone decided to reverse it and slip right through because they realised they'd gone down the right line.
That's what Joel going to do here to win the defence. So with 8, he could defend with the Hound and the Burnmen and Ray Cloaks just to make sure, or he could defend with Jamie, Burnmen and the Ray Cloaks. Might be the better option because then he can win an entry challenge on the first challenge, and then the Hound can win a power challenge. So try and get some more there. Can't do all 3 challenges there unless he wants to let ice go off, which is a bit frustrating, but can't have it all your own way.
Good. Yeah, it's like it just controls you.
Order your deck.
Yeah.
Because you're on 3 and 2 now.
To get rid of it. Or just deal with it every time.
I've got all the results in.
Sure,
So
yeah.
if you can just order it.
So, cool.
What do you use my confiscation?
So Joel's having a real think about this.
2 cards. I think the marching in the back. We'll see. Works out.
Joel complaining a little bit about the, well, not complaining, but just commenting that obviously that march really messed him up because of allowing Hugo to take the ice. And it probably was the right choice. A military right now without ice isn't really doing much because Joel's got enough chuds that he can take the claim. So, was going to put Jamie in. Chose not to put Jamie in.
So he was like everything in my case. Like two ahead, and then power challenge, and dominance.
And it's so he's just going to defend with the burned men. Now, this is where I think he must have a copy of Treachery in hand.
Shot myself. Shot myself as well. Actions. Nice.
Winter's Coming comes in, so up the claim to 2. And so Winter's Coming, so it's now going to claim 2. Will he pop ice? Will Hugo pop ice?
This is the weirdest game I've ever played. I think you've got the treachery.
He must be thinking about Treachery.
I'll let you ice. I won't ice. What is going on? I'm just trying to get rid of the bastard. I think you might have treachery and you're trying to bait me.
And you're just saying, it's just been a crazy game. So he's marched the Blackfish to save ice, and now he doesn't want to use ice because he's convinced Joel has Treachery.
What am I doing? 5 games is too much. Yeah, 5 games. Very melting. How many cards have we got? Let's see. 6, 5. That's quite a lot. Yeah, that's fine. I think because you milked him, that's pretty telling to me. When you could have milked him.
So I think for me, you've got to try and do it just to kind of to prove that you've got Treachery, because otherwise all ice is really doing is giving you an extra couple of strength,
Do you have any reactions?
which isn't really helping you much.
It's fine by me. Okay. Lane 2.
So he's past his reaction, he's choosing not to pop ice,
Lane 2. Renown.
and he's going to kill those 2.
He's on, isn't he?
He's going to kill one of the red cloaks and a burn man. And Renown there for Fast Eddie. Doesn't get to give it to anyone, and doesn't get to give anyone else Renown as well, because he's the only person in the challenge. So we have a Strength 1 Intrigue. Goes unopposed, and another Winterford Stewart is discarded for claim. Military coming for JB.
Sorry, 5. Yeah, well, sure, it's going to be 6, 7. Sure,
So defends with the last Heath Scouts.
Okay, you have 25 minutes left.
Probably going to take a Steward's claim. It's going to claim Bran. That's interesting.
Gets rid of the milk and you can summer out, right?
And a power coming in from the Hound.
This was 4.
And that puts up. So Joel wins Dominance.
First time I've actually remembered. Last time you didn't do challenges, right? Correct. Okay. So, action and dominance.
So that's Joel on 5 power and Hugo on 2. It's really been quite far into the game, so it's obviously been quite a thinking game. We're already half an hour in. The 25 minutes left sort of alarm just went off. So I imagine we're probably going to see a time for Wolves come in from Hugo at this point, to bring Summer into play to bring Brown back, and not even sure what we'll see from Joel.
Keep forgetting, it's nice. I think this is the card. Yeah. I think it is.
So we have time for Wolves into trading with the Pantoshi. So probably a good time to play that when Hugo's so low on characters, or cards, but he's actually going to flex the. Well, he's going to have 3 cards in hand, so you're also letting him play them all out. Hugo's remembering he's got 3 gold from trading.
I'm going to go first. Okay. Take your 3, get your Summer. Put your Bran in your hand, etc. etc.
So Summer comes into play, and Bran comes into hand. So it's one of those, that plot and Summer are such good cards. That combination is pretty good, especially it's going to be even better now when once Valor's in the meta. Well, now Valor is in the meta, just being able to bring back some of those, a lower cost character for just to fill out your board once it's been wiped, or even after it's been reduced, is pretty good. And Summer's not a bad character, 3 for 3 with a military icon. So we have so Joel's chosen to go first. So we have a land support merchant.
Live once, or 1 turn, however you want to say it.
So we have Tywin Lannister brought to the table. And going to sit on 3 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold? Should be 3, so 10, 11. Paid 1 bank, so it should be 4 gold left, shouldn't it? So we have Bran brought back into play. Hugo's still got 5 gold.
Excellent.
Going to sit on 5 gold by the looks of it. That's an interesting choice. Okay, 3 gold for Aya. Seeing you else play treachery. So I have Duke, which means now it's got a military icon, so I should be really easy to trigger this turn. And it's going to sit on 2 gold. So into the challenges phase. Joel indeed does have 4 gold.
17 on military.
So Tywin is strength 10, but obviously imagine with Arya Stark on the table, stealthing past him. That means that Harry should be able to win. So we've got entry coming in for the Red Cloaks.
Maybe it's just stupid because it's gonna go.
And another copy of Ice discarded as claim.
And then the Duke doesn't do anything anyway, I guess. Exactly, but I was like, just in case you had some, you wouldn't know what to do out of Raiders, you'd already marshaled.
I played 2 different cards today that I've never seen before, so and that's with me looking through trying to add cards to my deck.
I won.
Thank you.
So Joel just doing the maths again, just to check. So
Maybe I should concentrate on rather than a single ice.
the Hound comes in for
I marched the Blackfish because I wanted to keep ice. Now I'm like just chasing ice. Potentially a mistake.
The dragons?
Focus.
Dragons. And no car or something.
And my cards are favorite, which is good news. Okay. What you see is what you get. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice. It's just a lot of numbers. That's all it is. It's a 10. Now I'm worried about the double treachery.
So yeah, I might be a bit worried here back here, Hugo. You see a massive mill. So you've got a power challenge coming in from the Hound. I'm wondering if you're actually going to see a put to the sword. I'm not sure, I'm not sure actually that'd be useful at the moment, but there's so much money left and Tyrion's going to be so strong. There's something you've got to worry about. Anyway, before that, we've got a six strength power challenge.
If I did military with these two on the third challenge, would be 19. We've got 17. Looks like you've planned. Sounds like you've planned ahead. You know the numbers.
So Hugo just trying to defenders. He's working out those basically if Tywin and Jamie going for military would be strength from 19, which I'm not quite so worried about myself. Stephen has got put to the sword here. You can't kill anything of use because Fast Eddie's got a dupe. You don't really care about Arya's then loses her dupe because you would have to kneel both characters. So it looks like Hugo's going to fully defend this. Okay, so defends the power challenge for 7. So a massive military's coming in.
17 again, isn't it? More than that, 19. Who else is in this one? No, these Lanni Crossing. Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot.
So military coming in 19, which Hugo can only defend for 13. So I think you just put...
So Lanni Crossing happens instantly?
Yeah, I think you just block with Summer. So going to put Bran to the sword. You might as well sacrifice Bran, hadn't you, to... So he's dead, he's just discarded.
So he either dies or he cancels it. Cancel and then start dead.
So now... Right. So now I imagine we're going to see treachery used on ice, which is why he didn't care about that. Oh, please tell me you're not talking to Duke or Fast Eddie. Don't take Duke or Fast Eddie. Just... Okay, this is all his challenges. I think they did claim. So military coming in from Fast Eddie, by the looks of it. He's going to try and put to the sword Tywin. And treachery comes in. Okay, power coming in from Ari. So obviously put the ice stop there by treachery. And Hugo takes Dom, which puts Hugo up to 7 power. To the 7 power, so 7 all after 3 turns. I think I can't have it losing ice now, losing that strength bonus, losing the threat of it. Might open up Joel a bit more here. I still don't quite understand that whole bringing the hound, milking the hound. I think that's now hurting him a bit because the hound just keeps staying on the table. He's not having to pay at least the 3 gold to bring him in.
I didn't play military. No one did. I did the brand.
And they just realised they've just caught up, realised they haven't done claim. So just killing off the Winterfell Steward.
I want cards, man. I really, really want a card. You're on 7. Yeah,
So we have building orders into noble cause. So
decent card, that.
So Hugo did a good job of keeping his hand up with options at least. So he's not just top jacking, he's getting some choices, obviously with Time for Wolves and now building orders. So I didn't quite catch who went first there, but if I was Hugo, I think I'd be looking to go first maybe, especially if you see a milk rather than ice, so you can milk Tywin. But we've seen 2 copies of milk and 2 copies of ice now, so there can't be that much left in there. So the 3rd copy of ice is brought into Hugo's hand. So yeah, Hugo is going first, so you could still saw Tywin put to the ice.
You're going to lose in the first round of the cup.
George won.
What?
I know.
What's going on?
Fucked up.
Played trading.
So onto Hugo's marshalling.
Another guy,
Reduce.
Just collecting 4 gold.
Fealty.
Oh, shoot.
So there's probably the copy of ice.
I'll give him a slap and I'll get it posted to you.
And 1.
IC.
Yeah,
And 1
I'll get it posted to you. Thank you.
for ice. Back on Fast Eddie. It's got 3 gold left and the Winterfell Steward.
You've been doing fairly normal stuff. I've been doing
2 for Bran, brought back into play for the 3rd time. And sits on 1 gold.
the ice again. I can't help it. It's just the cards that draw.
So 8 gold coming in from Joe.
I always love it when they're fucking around with that.
Joe just saying you can possibly defend.
It's the 3rd one I've seen.
Just assuming Tywin won't be in there. So currently we're on
And
14 military strength, and opposing it is 13. And a milk on Arya. So
I've not actually got
That's going to stop yourself in Tywin.
Which means you've got 15 on military now. And no stealth. Nice. Yeah, that's probably do it. 7.
No.
I've been told to bring it up.
3 and 2. Probably out. Well, you had 4 and 1. Yeah.
I've got a card here which could end my day. What are the chances? Probably will. I'm pretty sure he's going to injure One way or the other.
I didn't expect the wildfire when it came. I should have traded.
So I keep a massive Tagore.
So your 2 losses to who? George and
So Joel actually considering not playing out a Lord or Lady and keeping a massive Tywin.
Just blow it. Blow the water.
And he's forgotten. He's just realised he's played Noble Cause. So we have Cersei, new Cersei Lannister, paid. So those intrigue claims are going to start bringing lots of power in for Joel. He's going to sit on 2 gold. So you have Tywin sitting at 8 strength. There's pretty much no way the military can get through now.
Not bad, unless... Yeah, we'll see. No pre-challenge action. Sorry, yeah. That's fine, I'm not rushing. 7 each.
Right then, so I keep forgetting it. There's 2 gold on the red cloaks, so they are currently 8 strength in a intrigue challenge. Not that so far that's really going to make any difference, as we've not seen a single intrigue icon on the Stark side.
You have to respect. I have to respect because Tywin might die. 8, 12, he's only 10, so we have to do 2. Let's do that and see what happens, man.
So going for 12 strength military.
12, nice. One card.
So he's going to defend with some big characters, unfortunately, to fully defend this. The Hound and Jamie wouldn't be enough. I think the Hound, Jamie and the Red Cloaks would be enough, but I'm not sure you really want to kneel that much.
Might be a nightmare. Let's pretend it's a nightmare.
Joel thinking there could be a Nightmares coming in.
It's just 12. Let's also pretend it's 4 and
Against characters, something.
if it's 4 the north, then he's so either way.
So Joel is going to...
I replace things you're 2 on. So I can play as this. This is
It could be both. That's 2 cards in the sleeve.
Tywin, which I tried doing, and he just forgot the
So Joel's basically just going on based off there could be a...
Yes. Surprise for coming.
just assuming that that's a Nightmares. So he's going to defend for 13...
He could pretty much help me today. Right here, right now.
I think I'm a
These fast days on this time.
Weird game. Wait till you watch this one.
defend 15.
So he's defended for
I'm losing.
13.
So 15.
15 to your 12, correct?
8, 9, 10, 15 to my 12.
I win?
So when Joel then wins the challenge, gaining renowned, bringing him up to 8 power. I think I wouldn't be putting Bran into this. Oh no, she's lost stealth, hasn't she? Because she's lost the text box reminding on me. Yeah, probably not a bad shot. I'll bring Bran in for 1 strength power. Try and make Joel kneel one of his 2 big characters.
Yeah.
And the Hound kneels.
Sorry, you win yet?
Just under 5 minutes left, guys.
End of challenge.
Entry.
Sure.
Cersei comes with an intrigue,
Turn the power.
claim which is a copy of Jury, and then she comes in for a power, which will be opposed,
Did, sadly so. Action.
putting Joel on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 power to the 6 power on the Stark side.
Got it. From a dire start, you just managed to think. That's what this
And the red cloaks gain more gold. Hugo did win dominance, so he's on 7 power, so it's currently 11-7. It's not game over yet for Hugo, but you're starting to feel that Joel's got a grip on the game now. He's really been able to play around ice well.
This is me.
We have confiscation into counting coppers. So Milk's taken off Aya. So yes, he's really trying to get that. Hugo's really trying to get ice off to try and swing the game back in his favour. He has 4 gold. Another copy of Fast Eddie, so Fast Eddie's not going anywhere.
Wow, good top decking.
And I got no cards to discard.
Fealty and the Blackfish brought into play. So you're not a bad top deck, Kevin said. So top deck of Fast Eddie and the Blackfish.
Hey, so let's pretend he's not in the military challenge.
No gold left on Hugo's side. So Joel playing the game again of can I defend this challenge? So you've got 21 in military and with 1 character of stealth.
Two people are going to die.
So Joel's kind of given up that someone is finally going to die to ice.
I don't know what happened this game. Some weird stuff.
Weird shit.
Yeah. Weird stuff.
God, that's an enviable horse.
I don't want to be on outside list.
I feel like he's got the upper hand, but I don't know if I can turn it around.
So the King's Road brought into play. The King's Road is sacrificed. 3 more gold is spent to bring out Tyrion with a do.
Pretty good.
No cards, no way to draw, or that way to draw cards, but that's after the military challenge and can't just throw me anyway. Yeah, that's true, you probably don't want to draw a card.
I won't be taking a card, not Cersei. And I've got no injury. So yeah, unopposed.
So Joel's going for options to see. Obviously Hugo's got no cards. The FT has got a way of drawing cards, but not until after the military challenge is won.
Boy King, when someone dies,
So you have I think that's the boy. Yeah, the Boy King played on Jamie.
owner's character or any character?
Any.
So if you kill him, you get power. Nothing I can do about that. Still need to do military challenge.
So yeah, the Boy King put on Jamie there, which is a good way of discouraging military, especially at this stage. So if Hugo comes and does this massive military, kills Tywin, the Red Cloak's then taking his claim, or I think it's cost of 3, isn't it? So the Hound can be taking his claim, and then basically you're only actually losing 1 power from the challenge. I dare say I think Joel's really got this time, but we'll see how it plays out. I don't actually know, if I'm honest.
One of them was I need one to land. You haven't got one off yet.
So that would be 10, 14, and I've forgotten what I said.
30. Plus okay, stealthy timing.
So time is called. We have a 17 strength military. So it's going to put to the it's going to ice Tywin. Claim is going to be the red cloaks, which brings another power onto Jamie. So got Renowned on the far side and gives another one to the Blackfish. So that puts Hugo up to 10 power. I think unfortunately he's now too little too late and he's going to leave himself too open to a counter.
That's a mistake. That's the game losing mistake. I will do a poke with a power.
So got a power challenge coming in from the Winterfell Steward.
Power over there. Turn it this way and it's like over there, you're pointing to the power there. Power. Bring on to the power. So I guess I come out.
So you can defend here with the Hound, because then Jamie can still do a military, Cersei can do an intrigue, and then Cersei can do the power challenge.
Go.
So defended with the Hound. Okay.
Intrigue, get on a post.
So we have an intrigue coming in from Cersei. She's unopposed, but there's no claim, so Cersei doesn't gain a power.
Military?
The military coming in from Jamie.
I think so. Let's see. Military.
Should be defended.
Power challenge.
Claim will be one of Fast A's many dupes. The power stealthing,
And then you get dog.
Damn it!
crossing, and opposing claim.
Right, I just needed to get a new deck this game now.
And then dominance goes to Joel, and Joel wins the game. So well played there, guys. Thanks very much for coming on the camera. Commiserations to Hugo and Joel. Well done to Joel. Joel, obviously, both of them actually didn't make in the cut in the end, so there's nothing to worry about on that front. And yeah, come back next time for the first round from the cut of the top 8. Thanks for watching.